Hi guys, I know I'm very late. I'm very sorry, but I didn't get home as early. I got home later than I thought I would. Anyhow, so here I am. I will stay on for like an hour or so. We'll see what happens. And I will take the questions in the order that they are asked. Super chats and PayPal will skip the line at $1.99. First person is Lucy. What can I expect this month? What can we expect this month? Look out for an argument. There may be some anxiety around an argument. The argument may have already happened. If not, it's coming, and there may be some anxiety around it. Oh, excuse me. It may make you feel a little stuck in the mud. It moves into the past fast. It may be with a fire sign, Leo, Sagittarius, or Aries. It actually could be with a Leo, because Leo card is here. But it also shows that you have a lot of strength. You may have the upper hand in the situation. You move past it quickly. You find passion. You find passion, and you may pay off a bill or feel like money's flowing a little bit more fluid this month. You also have the Magician, so you can manifest just about anything you want when the Magician shows up. Cece. I don't see Cece's question yet, so I am going to go back up to the top, and then I'll come back down. Star. K-Star wants to know about love. You're feeling much more respected this month, and you have some success around love coming in. You also may feel like you have choices. The world is at your feet, moving forward. If you're not with anyone right now, you could have a soulmate relationship that starts. It could be spontaneous, something that happens out of the blue, but it leads to the 10 cups being full. If you are with somebody right now, your current relationship can be moving forward. You have good fortune around it, and you may be planning a trip, or to water, across water, by water, or it even could be, if when it comes to a love relationship, moving forward. Okay, we've got CC. Why did M ignore my Snapchat in April? When will he reach out to me? Okay. Well, this happened back in April, and what it shows was going on around him at that point. There's spontaneity around him, happiness and good fortune. He may have been too busy or busy at the time. Strength and transformation, and there could have been Knight of Cups. He could have been either involved with somebody else at the time, talking to somebody else, sidetracked by somebody else. That's why. When will you hear from him? Could be sometime this month, before the end of May. New chapter. What's George's energy towards me? Balance, patience, compassion. Feeling a little bit more balanced and deep-rooted, a little bit more grounded today. Laugh. How does this Sag feel about me? Will he reach out? He is going to reach out. He's feeling like you're very creative. You're fun to be around. He's more prepared this month. He feels celebration around this situation, and you may get a new beginning. You're going to hear from him. Nana, what's coming towards me? Got the love cup full. You have a wish coming in and life changing quickly, all of a sudden overnight. You've got a Leo around you. You have a new work project, a new Maybe taking a new class, an apprenticeship, learning a new skill that could pay off in the future. There's also passion coming in around the water sign, Pisces, Scorpio, or Cancer. It looks like a new love interest with either the Leo or with the water sign, and life starts to move forward quickly with the Knight of Pentacles in reverse. New chapter. Should I let him see me tonight? I'm only getting a 33% chance. Now, the King of Cups is here, which is sort of a loving and emotional type. So I'm going to say it's a little higher than 33%. I would say 40% chance that you should let him see you tonight. But if you really want to see him, I would say go for it. The cards suggest that maybe you should wait, though. TD, Aries current energy towards me. The current energy is magic or manifestation, happiness and balance for the Aries towards me right now. Alicia, message from the angels and spirit guides. What was that? Wow. Oh, you got a little fire. 4 of fire. Contentment, peace, abundance, a happy home life. Successful completion of a project. 6 of fire. Victory, good news is on its way. Public recognition or awards. 2 of fire, you've come into your own. New partnerships or contracts continue to move forward. 2 of fire, 4 of fire, 6 of fire. Got a lot of victory, contentment and victory around you. Nice. Very nice. Queen. Why did Disciple randomly reach out to me after all this time? These days, it's anything. Business as usual. That's why we're working together is more important than ever. AT&T is committed to keeping you connected so you can keep your patients cared for, your customers served, your students. Finally, I don't know who this person is, but finally they felt prepared and they feel like their life is moving forward and they're a little bit more confident. Plus, they have a wish around them and a celebration. So they're in a good place in their life. So they overall felt confident and they felt like it was time. That happens a lot. Sometimes when people are in like a really shitty place, regardless of what's going on, they won't reach out to somebody, but when things are going really well or they're feeling more confident, that's when they step out of the box. So I think they may be going through a better time right now. Sweet thing. Seen Kenneth today. What is his next movement? Okay. He's going to be pursuing you a little bit more. And he may be quite persistent. Knight of Cups comes in with an offering of love. Could be something that happens out of the blue. He's going to want to see you a little bit more often. Maybe at your home or at his home or spending time at home. Susie, how is Steve feeling about me? When will he contact? I think contact comes in soon. Could be sometime this week. He's feeling unbalanced and unsuccessful right now. He feels that you're too good for him right now. That can change, but that's what's showing now. He's showing that you deserve better than him. He's not feeling great today, I don't think. Feeling a little bit disconnected. Yeah. But I think you're going to hear from him this week. I think sooner rather than later. Raise, pick a card. Is my friend K male jealous of me in any way? I don't think so. It comes up 33%, so that's pretty low. I don't think so. If they do have moments of jealousy, it's not that big of a deal. Anna, what's the sign or result of the love spell for Jay and I? What was the sign or the result? Well, it takes time for spells to come into fruition. It usually takes between 1 to 3 months before you see results. But overall, it looks good. You have the Ace of Cups. You have the Six of Cups. Somebody from your past returning. Celebration around the situation. Justice, which is good karma on your side. And feeling like the, the Empress. Money, abundance, prosperity, love, fertility, Earth Mother kind of energy. So you should have good results with it. May not have happened yet, doesn't mean it's not going to. It still could be coming. Josette, how did Dre feel about the last message I sent? I don't know what you said, but he feels sorry with the Five of Cups. And he wants a transformation. He wants things to change for the better. I think he's feeling a little like sorry, regretful, unhappy right now about things in general. Susie, messages from the angel spirit guides. Three of Earth. The power of creativity, recognition for very high quality work, be a team player. The ego, Archangel Jophiel. A false sense of entrapment, being overly focused on material things, negative or fear-based thoughts. The Magician, Archangel Raziel. You are ready. You have the resources and the ability to manifest them. Life is magical. Focus on what you want when you have the Magician. Archangel Raziel, he sends rainbows. If you start noticing rainbows, you know that he's around. Focus on what you want because you can manifest it. Krista, is Jay ready to let go of our connection? No, he isn't. Sometimes it's like he feels that if he could let it go, it would make his life much easier, but he's just not there. He feels like there's more to come. He just can't let it go right now. Mary Elena. Why didn't he even say Happy Mother's Day? He called but didn't say anything. He left me 1 year ago on Mother's Day. Does he feel remorse about it? That's terrible. That may be why he didn't say anything. Let's see. He does feel remorse. He feels bad, but I don't think he wished you a happy Mother's Day. I don't think he wanted to bring it up because like you said, he left last year. So he kind of felt like bringing it up was a bad idea. He's very selfish, this guy. He likes to do what makes his ego feel good. That's what he does. He's very much led around by his ego. He feels bad, but he likes the idea of knowing that you still want him. It does something for his ego. So it could come back and bite him in the ass tonight. Not tonight, but eventually. Mary Elena, did he celebrate with Josie tonight? Yeah, I do think he was with her. I think he was with her, yeah. Susie, Has the spell you did for me started to work yet? It started, yeah. What's coming up though around you is funny, is choices. So you're gonna have choices around this. So, you know, spells, prayers, anything that you do that you put out into the universe. Sometimes it can be a little odd, even with the cards, of how things manifest and unfold. And it's showing right now that you're going to have choices, which leads me to believe that you may come to a point where you have to make a decision whether or not you want to go down road A or road B. There could be choices coming in around you, and that would be good. New chapter. What are George's feelings for me? He feels that you're very well balanced, kind, compassionate, that you know how to get things done. You're grounded, kind, attractive. He definitely feels like, with the Judgment card has got the feeling of like, we have a greater purpose, or we're being put together for a reason, or like, it could even be the kind of thing where two people don't even want to be with each other, or they know it's not, you know, like, no, this isn't right, it's not working, but yet things keep bringing them back together. It's like, he feels like drawn to you. Sometimes he can't even explain it. That's the Judgment card. Yeah, and he feels his feelings are strong. His feelings are very real. I mean, he may be an ass at times, but his feelings are real. Priscilla, general reading for the next couple of weeks. You are also going to have some choices. 7 of Cups. Spontaneous, carefree times. You've got the Wheel of Fortune on your side, which is good fortune, good luck, transformation. You could have a new business or job opportunity coming in the next month or so. Laying down the law, setting up boundaries, and cutting through bullshit with the Ace of Swords. So nobody better try to bullshit you, because you're not going to have it. Anna, why won't Jay order a phone to talk to me? Why is he so stagnant, or is he just being stubborn? He is stubborn. Look, slow and steady wins the race. That's what comes up around him. That's like, it reminds me of like Taurus energy, like a mule. You know how a mule just like stops and doesn't want to do anything, and you can't get it to, you know, it'll just stay there? Like, that's what's coming up around him. He feels very stuck, a little bit unbalanced, and a little bit ungrounded, and also he's not persevering or being persistent. I think he's being stubborn. He's also kind of putting things off, like, well, I'm not home now anyway, so what good is it going to do? You know, like, I don't know when I'm coming home yet, so what good is it? And he also makes himself a victim. Really, he makes himself a victim. Like, well, poor me, or, you know, I can't make things better for myself because everything is up in the air for me. I don't know when I'm coming home. Yeah, he's and he is stubborn. He's like, he finds excuses to take the easy way out. Mary Elena, why does he ignore my emotional texts entirely? 3 of Cups in reverse, because he's got this other woman around him. And he's very selfish. He likes this. He thrives off of it. I wouldn't send him emotional texts. I'd be very dry with him, because he kind of gets off on the fact that he knows that you still want to be with him, and he's got somebody else, and he likes doing that. It does something for his ego, and you seem to feed right into it, which is why he does it. If he wasn't getting anything out of it, then you guys wouldn't be in this situation anymore. He comes, he gives you just enough to keep you hanging on the line. He's very unfair. He's very unfair. Queen. Is it worth it to move forward with the disciple? I got a 70% chance yes, and the Knight of Cups is here. So I'm going to say, yeah, it is worth it. Anna, this is the second attempt for my family to connect on Zoom. Why no good response? Nobody signed in, or nobody could make the connection. From what I've heard, I don't know how true it is. I haven't tried to Zoom yet, but from what I've heard, because the yoga studio that I work at, they're having teachers do Zoom classes. I hear that the sites keep crashing, and it's hard for people to even make it through a yoga class. So that could have something to do with it. There's a tower. I think there is trouble with the Zoom thing itself. However, there's success around it. If you try it again, you may get it to work. It does look like there are choices. So I wonder if there's any other way that you can do it aside from Zoom. There's got to be something else. See if you can do it through Google. Somebody told me that Google has something. Yeah, my dad was using Zoom. I could ask him. But I know that a lot of times it's crashing because I've seen it from the yoga studio. People are having a hard time with it. I think if you try it again, you'll be successful. Unless what's happening, I'm not sure by your question if nobody's even trying it. That's different then. Let me know if they're at least trying to get on it. Raise. Will I meet someone in love soon? Okay, let's see. You will. Let's see if we can get timing. In terms of stealing our intelligence in every other way, and the Speaker of the House refuses now to participate. Is that what 4 weeks. Maybe in June. Maybe sometime in June. Yeah, that's possible. Anna, what are Jay's thoughts about me? Jay thinks that you're a hard worker. You're very well grounded. You have a very deep spiritual side, that you're very intuitive, loving, kind, nurturing. Loving, passionate, down to earth, grounded. Grounded keeps coming up. The Empress. Love, money, abundance, fertility, Earth Mother. He thinks highly of you. Very highly of you. Anna, did my son purposely cancel to hurt my feelings? No, not at all. Not at all. I didn't even get one ace. Christy, a general reading, please.
Do you mind being a mentor? What could be better than being a mentor? The real question is, do you mind not being a mentor?
Somebody from your past is coming back. 6 of Cups could be an old friend, might be a Taurus, could possibly be a Taurus or an Aries or somebody born around that cusp. There may be an old friend that you haven't seen or spoken to in quite some time. You may have an idea for a new business or something. This could be anything from being focused on a business endeavor to a business idea, something that would bring in more financial stability. It's fun, carefree, spontaneous times. But then there's also the Eight of Pentacles. So whatever this business thing is, you may take a course, learn a new skill, something that would make you money in the future. And it seems like this course or whatever it is, new business thing, whatever, is divinely guided by the powers that be. It may be, who knows, like sometimes it may be have something to do nothing to with you what you do right now. Like that could have come up around me when I was working full-time and I decided to become a yoga teacher, taking a course, and the course lasts like, I think it lasted 3 months. We did it pretty fast. And then I was able to use that skill to make money on the side later on. That's like Eight of Pentacles-ish. Something like that comes up soon. Adriana, how is the file I have to send going to be? How is the file I have to send going to be? It comes up Six of Pentacles, which is balance and respect. So whatever you did it right. It also looks like you may no longer be feeling like you're waiting for your ship to come in, and you may feel like you had a wish come true around this, whatever it is. So it should go well, or in your favor. Priscilla, is the Capricorn an illusion? He ghosted me a year ago. He comes back. Six of Cups. He comes back. The thing is, whenever somebody first of all, I just think it's the rudest thing in the world to just disappear on somebody. But I mean, a year is a long time, but sometimes it takes longer than that. Sometimes, I mean, Anna had somebody reach out to her after 30 years, so it happens. My suggestion always is to not sit around and wait for that person, because the longer you wait, the longer you're going to wait. You know, continue to, you know, keep your eyes and ears open for other people and try to stay distracted. Try not to focus all your energy on this person constantly, because that builds resistance. You want to think about them, think positively of them in the situation, and then just try to let it go a little bit. Tessa, general love. Okay, you have a wish that comes in around love. If you're not with anyone right now, there's a Pisces showing up. Now, there's also somebody around you who may be carrying a torch for you and you just don't know it. They may step out of the woodwork or, you know, come front and center soon. That person may be an air sign, a Libra, Aquarius, or a Gemini. It's fun, carefree, spontaneous times. Around somebody... There's an earth sign here too, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. That person may have a lot of money or be financially stable and secure. So if you're not with anyone right now, you definitely have choices. Seven of Cups. You have good luck and good fortune on your side. If you are with someone right now, your current partner would have an offer and give you an offer that you can't refuse, or something that you might have to chew on and make a decision about. They also may be coming into money. That could be what the money is. And you still have good luck and good fortune around love. So things should be good and getting better in the near future. PD, will he apologize when he reaches out? Yeah, I think he's going to apologize. I think he feels like he needs to. Yeah. Rosie. I don't see it yet, so let me do Adriana. How is this week going to be for me? It should be good. You got good karma coming in this week, and you're feeling very grounded. You have a lot of strength around you, and you have something to celebrate before the end of the week. new chapter. What does the future hold for me and George? I think you have a lot of ups and downs. You're going to have a choice. At the end of the day, it's going to be your choice whether or not you stay with this person. It looks like it's a little bit up and down, fighting, getting back together, big arguments, feeling unbalanced. There's a lot of strength around this situation, and there's also some fun, carefree times. So I think over the next couple of weeks, you have good times together, but I'm not going to say it's going to stay good from now until the end of time. I think it's still going to be somewhat of a roller coaster. It's still going to be a little bit up and down. And at the end of the day, it's going to be your decision whether or not you want to stay with him or you decide you move on to somebody else. Miss Rosie, my ex-Scorpio has been in my energy heavy lately, but no communication. Does this mean he's moving on from me or coming back? I don't know what to think. I'm fine. We aren't together though. It probably means that you're going to hear from this person. That usually happens. You know what might happen too sometimes? Like you're ever somewhere where like you look at a person and like you think that it's that person, and then when you look at it again, you're like, oh no, that's not them. Like, you ever have that happen where like you see somebody walking down the street and you can swear it was someone else, but then when you take another look, you're like, oh, that's not that person. Well, that usually means that somebody's, you know, either coming in, coming back, or connecting at some point. I think you're going to hear from this person. Yeah, you're going to hear from him at some point. You also may, like if he has a certain smell, like if he wore a leather jacket or he smokes cigarettes, you may smell it. That's also another sign that you're going to hear from them. I think you hear from this guy. Susie, is he just making me hang on or does he want more? Well, I mean, he's slow and steady here. He really is. He wants more, but he has trouble following through. So, in a way, his intentions aren't, I'm going to make her hang on and keep her hanging on. But he never seems to follow through with anything that he promises. So, it's like he's always a disappointment. He's the Knight of Pentacles usually isn't a bad guy, but it's a slow mover. So you may have your work cut out with him. Julie. Will I still pass the final if I stop studying? Okay. I think you will. I think you're going to do fine. I really do. I think you're going to score much higher than a 50 or a 60. Starbright, why has the Sag been so distant? Well, he's undecided. You know, it's sort of Sagittarian-like to be a little distant and kind of all over the place. He feels a little undecided. He also maybe, he's got the Lover's card here. There's a possibility that there's somebody else around him. But he holds himself back. So I don't know that he's involved with somebody else, but he may be just spreading his energy around between people. He is, Sagittarius is like that. They're like, they're the nomad of the zodiac. They're very hard to nail down. So it's normal for them to be distant. He also may be a little bit concerned with money. That may be something that's weighing on his mind too. Goonie, how is this week going to go for me? You're going to feel this week like you have the world at your feet. Some fun, carefree, spontaneous times. Feeling a lot of happiness with the Ten of Cups being full, and you may have a creative project that you're working on. Should be a decent week. Google Hangout, maybe. I don't know how it works. I've never used it, but somebody was talking about it tonight. So yeah, my sister-in-law was talking about it. Lydia, I ran into Mac at work. He said hi and stood next to me. I felt a knot in my throat, and I just walked past him. Yeah, see, this guy ain't going too far away. First card, Empress, you know what that means. Love, money, abundance, prosperity, Earth Mother. He's not going away. Six of Cups, here he is. It does show he's going to be working hard lately. So if he's not around, it could be that he may be working extra or doing something on the side. There's a lot of work around him. But he's around. He's not. You're going to hear from him again. This guy's going to keep showing up. Even if he says he doesn't want to, he's still going to show up. And you know, crazy, but I was in a situation once like that too. I tell you guys about him all the time. The guy that I dated that was younger than me, he used to tell me all the time. Like, he would tell me, we worked together. Sometimes at the beginning of our shift, he would be like, listen, you know, I'm not into this anymore. We're not going to do this anymore, you know. And then by the end of the night, he was like all over me again. Don't listen to him, because this guy's going to keep showing up. Yeah. The ball is going to be in your court, though, but he's going to keep showing up. He may say one thing, but he's going to do another. TD, love read for the rest of the month. Got a Capricorn coming in here, too, now. Capricorn comes in. A new love interest comes in before the end of the month. Fun, carefree, spontaneous times. You may have a creative project or endeavor that you're working on. You may feel like money is flowing a little bit smoother. Some passion comes in before the end of the month, and happiness. Even if it's just a little distraction, it looks like it's something that is good. It looks like love is starting to, a new love interest shows up, which is always good. Past loves are okay, but new loves are better because it's new energy, I think. That's my 2 cents. Mary Elena, how come sometimes he sends me emotional texts? Because he likes playing games. I'm not telling you that he doesn't care about you. I believe he cares about you, but I think he likes what this does for his ego. He's got a foot in each house with you and this other woman, and he pits the two of you against each other, and he makes you fight over him. I'm 100% sure he does the same thing to that other woman. This at some point could explode in his face. Unfortunately, it's not happening fast enough. It's not happening fast enough. I don't think that woman cares for him the way you do. I think he's got more emotional power over you than her, because I don't think she cares for him as much. But he plays games. He likes the feeling of being in control, and he likes the feeling of like saying, well, you know, I wish I could be with you, but I can't. I wish that I could, but you know, I just can't because I have this over here right now. He probably does very similar shit to her. Here is the thing. If he was so in love with this other woman, and he just could, you know, he wanted to be with her for the rest of his life, he would not be talking to you. You know, it would be a divorce. It would be over. It would be, I'm moving on with my life. You know, just like any one of us have told our exes, you know, like, listen, it ain't happening. But he's not doing that because he likes what this does for him. It's not fair. It really is not fair. And you know what? It's like, it's sad that that's, you know, what he does, you know, to feel good about himself. But that's what he's doing. Anna, why is Jay so unbalanced? Is it because of our non-communication? No, a little bit, but it's not just that. It's he's unbalanced because of that's like who he is. It's like he's another one that like he kind of plays like he's the victim, like poor me, I'm not happy to be here, I'm not happy to do this, or I have to work, feel sorry for me, I don't want to be here, I wish I could be home. But yet he doesn't like take the right steps to get home, and then I don't know, he just doesn't seem to take responsibility for things. um and sometimes he comes off like he, you know, like he does, like he's gonna do the right thing. And you know, we thought that he was gonna contact when in April, and he never did. And then it's like it gets pushed back. It's like he pushes it back. It's funny because he's very concerned about how he feels, but he doesn't really think too much about how other people feel. Um, and he comes off, he's another one that's a little bit selfish, but he is unbalanced. He also feels very burdened. I don't think he's happy with being at work. I do think he wants to come home. However, I think he uses that as an excuse to act like an ass. You know, like, well, you know, for like his excuse for whatever he's going to tell you why he hasn't called in all these months. I mean, he's not happy with the non-communication, but like he's in control of that. So, you know, he can do something about it. He should just, if he's not like man enough to call right now, send a letter, mail a letter, snail mail, whatever. It doesn't make a difference. It would be better than nothing. Goonie, Susu's question. Susu, send it with purple hearts. Mary Elena, does he just not have the balls to leave Josie? I mean, no, I don't think that that's it. No, I don't think, no. I mean, he had the balls to leave you. I don't think that I think he likes playing games. That's what I think he likes. I think that this gives him power. I think it makes him feel good. That's really what I think he does. I don't think that she loves him the way you do, and I think that he uses that. It's really shitty. It's really shitty. But like you said, if this is going on a year already, like in a year's time, this guy's got to make a decision. Can't be with two women for the rest of your life. Who are you going to be with? I really think that if you were to pull your energy way back from him and cut him off completely, then he would be forced to make a decision, and then maybe things would change. But right now, you're kind of feeding into what it is that he wants. Mel, oh, Goonie has a question, paid for questions for Sue and for Mel. You want to get out? You want to come out? Yeah, I got Sully. You want to come sit over here? All right, you put your hand in there, lady. That's not it. There you go. You want to come out, or are you happy in there? You okay in there? No. All right, let's come out. Let's come over here. You can hang out over here with Sully. Come here. Come here. And we spotlight our local heroes every day. But we wanted to take a moment to thank the true heroes of our time. New chapter. He finally confessed about the house. How does he feel about me telling him I saw it in my dreams? You should have to go in to the auto parts store. Too much never thought what I'm looking for. Here, babes. get some meaty thighs there, baby. Ah, it scares him. It scares him because he thinks that you're pretty intuitive, and when you say things like that, it kind of confirms it for him, and it scares him because he thinks that you know a lot more. Like he thinks that you can read his mind. It scares him. Good. I'm glad that you said that. Bobblehead, will AG come back and reconcile, and when? Yes. It could be before the end of the spring. Could happen before the end of the spring. Pablo, how's my music career looking in 2020? Well, it looks like right now it may be a little bit slow, but that may have something to do with the pandemic, holding yourself back, feeling a little bit of a slowdown. But moving forward, Six of Pentacles, feeling much more appreciated, feeling like you made it to the top of the mountain, feeling like you have a wish around your career and things start to move forward. So if you've been feeling like you're in a standstill because of the pandemic or during this time, that's what it's because. Once this moves into the past, you're going to move forward. You should do well towards the end of the year. Or be busier or whatever.
You try to stay ahead of the mess, but scrubbing still takes time. Now there's a new Power dish spray. It's the
Queen.
clean as you go. Just spray, wipe, and rinse. It cleans grease 5 times faster.
What issues I'll face if I decide to link with Disciple? Will there be some sort of contract or agreement? Okay, let's see. There's going to be a contract, yes. Let's see if there's going to be issues. There could be issues with either you or him. Somebody feels weak and unprepared. Use your intuition with this person. You may need to lay down the law and set up serious boundaries. Maybe you need to write the contract. You need to be setting boundaries for sure. Anna, what happened with Mr. 7000? I heard from him. He's working. 8 of Pentacles. 8 of Pentacles is hard at work. And that's why his personal life has slowed down. You should hear from him. You should be hearing from him. You have a star here. You have a wish around the situation. If I were you, if you're really interested in him or interested enough, I would reach out to him. Hey, haven't heard from you. What's going on? What's new and exciting? How you been? Doesn't have to. You don't have to ask him for a date. Just check in. If you have his number, why not? Sepia, general love for next month.
Where Donald Trump is talking about their enemy, whether it's coronavirus or standing up to adversaries like China.
If you're not with anybody right now, you've got a Pisces and you also have an Aries. Now, it could be a Pisces on the Aries cusp coming in. You have a large sum of money coming in, happiness, life moves forward, and you're about to embark on a new transformation, personal transformation. It could be that you meet somebody new and this person doesn't transform your life. The transformation comes from you, but they may breathe a new sense of life into, you know, like fresh air. Or they, oh shit, you got choices. It could be 2 different people coming in. it's going to definitely be a love connection. I can't swear it's going to happen in the month, but it should be happening soon. I'm going to say, I would say before July 1st, between now and July 1st, this person should enter. Use your intuition, and they're going to be pretty persistent. I think it's someone new, and they may like bring in new activities or a new group of people, or fresh air comes in with this person. It could be very transforming. Susie, general for the week. The week looks a little bit, half of it is like use your intuition and you're going to feel much more balanced and feeling like you're well respected, but then you feel stabbed in the back. And then you may be feeling like there's a slowdown, and then you feel like you have good luck or good karma around you. So the week is sort of up and down. It's got highs and lows this week. I don't know. It's bizarre. Sepia. What's going on with Michael? When will he show up? Okay.
Very, very troubled by this. You know, I look at history. It would be the equivalent of a Republican speaker, and a Republican minority leader in the Senate.
Is this guy dating someone else, or he's with someone else right now? There's somebody else around him, which may be why you haven't heard from him. It looks like he's got strength around him and his life is going to be moving forward. So he may have some strength coming in. He could show up before the end of the spring. But yeah, it looks like the relationship that he's in, or the person around him right now, it's becoming very unbalanced, and he feels like he has choices. I'm not sure he's so thrilled with whatever it is that's happening around him right now. Let me plug this phone in.
Would you be comfortable with Joe Biden under these circumstances, given what you see and hear from Joe Biden?
Stephanie,
Close relationship with the Chinese?
I confronted T and he lied to me. How does he feel after this and everything I texted him? He didn't reply back to anything. All right. You're sure he lied to you? You know that for a fact.
Who would be the president? I mean, obviously it wouldn't be Joe Biden. So who would be running the government? Whether it's foreign affairs, or it's domestic policy, I wouldn't feel comfortable. And Joe Biden, vintage 2020, it isn't the same Joe Biden anyone's memories in the past where maybe he was sharper, maybe
he feels very out of balance, very much like he's stuck in a standstill, very ungrounded. He feels like a real asshole right now, and you know what? He should. He's, you know, he feels betrayed. He's got a lot of nerve. But he's also worried. He feels like an ass right now. He really does. Good. He lied to you, but I'm not sure what he lied about or how you know he lied. But he's feeling it. He's not answering you because he doesn't know what to say. Anna, how is Christopher currently feeling towards me? Okay. How's Christopher feeling?
Talk about China censoring social media, maybe forcing the army of confessions and misdemeanors for doctors who are trying to inform the public, suppressing information about human-to-human transmission on coronavirus.
He's feeling, well, this guy here is a little all over the place too.
To help prevent that early detection and to prevent that transparency that was...
I mean, this guy, he cares about you a lot, he does, but he feels a little upside down in himself, and he's like, it looks like he may be pulling back with the Eight of Cups. Maybe because he just doesn't know what to do. He's also got the devil around him, which could be some sort of an addiction or some kind of something that he overindulges in that may be kind of clouding his thoughts. He cares for you. He feels strongly. He feels passionately. He thinks that you're nurturing, kind. He thinks that you're a nice person. attractive, but he also feels like he's like backed into a corner. Um, that may pass though. That could pass. He feels very backed into a corner. You know, I mean, he made his bed, so now these guys can be pretty amazing. Let me tell you. Anna, what does my friend Stacy the Aries think of me? I'm a Capricorn. Okay, what does Stacy think? First thing that comes off is that she thinks you're very smart, intelligent, and intellectual. She also thinks that you're pretty lucky, or that you can manifest things quickly. She feels that you hold yourself back. I think she thinks that you're capable of more than you give yourself credit for, and she genuinely cares about you. She thinks that you are very successful, or you can be very successful. I think she cares about you a lot. DJ, is N controlling? What traits should I look for in him? All right, let's ask. Is N controlling? Be careful with controlling people. Yeah. It not only does it show that N is controlling, but it shows that walking away, you may decide to walk away from this person. I never really, I don't really get much into like psychology and that kind of stuff, because I feel like everybody's really quick to throw a label on somebody. Oh, this person's bipolar. Or you always hear guys who are always like, oh, my ex, she's crazy. But he fails to tell you everything that he did that made her crazy. She may have reacted crazy, but it was because of X, Y, and Z that she behaved that way. But in my research recently with controlling people, tends to be linked to narcissism. And narcissism, although there is a degree to it, can be very dangerous. Um, like I would just think that some people just need to be in control. Like some people, they like to be the driver. Some people rather sit in the passenger seat. Like that's just how it is. That's how I always looked at it until I saw this one situation that I was looking into, and then I was like, no, that's really fucked up. I mean, the control that this person had over the other person was beyond disgusting. And it was like at the point where the other person was so brainwashed that like they couldn't see past the tip of their nose. So be careful. Somebody is showing you control, and they want like to be in control of like you, where you go, what you're doing, who you're talking to on the phone. They want to go through your shit. That's not It's not love if you've got to control somebody. That's narcissism. And it can be very dangerous because these people are very brainwashing. Very brainwashing. Like they can convince you of anything. And that's scary. So if you're seeing that, put some space between you and that person, even if it's just for a little bit. I lost my spot. Hang on.
Welcome back, Congressman Lee Zeldin. Lee Zeldin, my question is this. When you look at the way...
Oh man, I lost my spot. Hang on. Shit.
They would love to blame Donald Trump.
Oh, damn. Oh, there it is. Okay. Jennifer. Scorpio V sent me a Mommy's Day text. Was he thinking about me? It looks like he literally sent me a text right when he woke up. It was like I was in his mind. Well, yeah. I mean, if he texted you and he was thinking about you, yeah. Yeah, he was definitely thinking of you, and he has been thinking of you. DJ.
Do they hate Donald Trump more than they hate the communist regime in China, which is in fact an existential threat to this country? Many do.
And there are some who fear.
I know, what the hell? Why do I keep losing my spot?
Whether it's a member of
That was who?
Congress
Jennifer L.
fearing,
DJ, love.
A liberal enraged activist
Love for
based in their
DJ.
district that hates Donald Trump worse than anyone else abroad. And even members of the media who are afraid that if they say something that is fair, that is not biased, that might even be friendly and positive towards the president, that they'll get roasted on Twitter.
Okay, you have some good stuff coming in. First of all, you're going to have choices around you when it comes to love. If you're not with anyone right now, you have a couple of choices. There is a Capricorn and an Aquarius here, or it could be a Capricorn Aquarius cusp person. There's also a Gemini here. If you're not with anyone right now, you're going to have your choice with the Seven of Cups. Use your intuition. Anxiety around love moves into the past, and moving forward, you're laying down the law with people, and you're telling people what you want or what you expect in a love relationship. Your love life transforms over the next couple of months. But it is going to be your choice. You have a couple of different options coming in. I'm going to say over the next couple of months it's going to happen. It won't happen all at once. Sue, what is the most likely the outcome between me and A? He acts hot and caring one moment and cold the next. Okay, let's see.
I'll join my colleagues in being supportive and showing support, united as Americans. But now what we're seeing,
I think that you may get sick of him and you might walk away from him. Eight of Cups. There's anxiety around the situation. There's also arguments. I don't think he ever steps up to the plate as much as you want him to, or it doesn't get to the place that you want it to be fast enough, and I think you lose interest and you walk away. That's what I think is going to happen. Elizabeth, what's coming in for the next 3 weeks?
So to answer your question, I would say for someone like me, yes. For others, I also think that they're looking at their own personal goals.
You may be feeling a little bit burdened over the next 3 weeks. You may be holding yourself back, or you may be feeling a little unstable when it comes to love or a current relationship. But moving forward, could be this pandemic thing. I don't know where you live, but here it's just been extended. You may be undecided about what to do, and a lot of it may be because you're stuck because of this freaking pandemic. Moving forward, though, once we get past it, there's celebration that comes in, financial stability, and you may be changing homes or moving homes in the near future. I don't think it's going to happen in the next 3 weeks, but who knows? Maybe in the next 3 weeks it might start because of maybe wherever it is that you're living. Maybe the restrictions are starting to lift a little bit. Here we're on lockdown right now until June 6th. And I hate to say it, but we may get to like the Memorial Day and they may push that back. I don't know what's happening. But I got to tell you that I'm getting a little, you know. Goonie, how is Jay doing currently? Hey, shh. Oh, no. What are we crying about, Mama? Oh, no. No crying, no. Baby. Why are you crying? You want me to get your bottle? All right, I'll get your bottle. All right, how is Jay doing currently? Chugging along. The Chariot. Life is moving forward. There's money around him. Feeling like he's made it to the top of the mountain. He may be okay right now. Feeling like life is moving in the right direction. He's got a wish around him too with the Nine of Cups. I think he's doing okay. All right, Bubby, I'm gonna go get it. I'm at Bobblehead. Will AG apologize when he tries to reconcile? Let me just go get her bottle. I'm gonna get your bottle, Bubby. All right, we're gonna go get it. I'm gonna go get it. All right. No worries, sweetie. All right. I promise. I promise. All right. Here, Sully will help you hold it. There you go. Good girl. All right. All right, you got it. You got it. There you go. Bobblehead. Will AG apologize? Okay.
The king of planes. Oh my. Beat the price again.
Excuse me, sir. Single care this gentleman, please. In tough times like these, Single Care can help you find the cheapest prices on your medication. All you need to do is download the free app. And
Yes.
check the Single Care price.
You're going to get a nice apology. I think this person knows that they were wrong. Anna, will Jay, the first time calling, will he be fishing before he explains with an apology? I just hope that he's not taking me for granted. Let's see, will he be fishing before he explains? Okay, let's see. Will he be fishing? No, I don't really think he's going to be fishing. I think he's going to be pretty much coming in with an apology. He may be very light in the beginning, and then not just hey, how you doing, small talk, and then say hey, I want to apologize. I don't think that he's really fishing for information first. I think he's another one that knows that he owes you an apology. Oh, I skipped Mary Elena.
Face filters are lightweight and made with a high-efficiency triple-layered filtration fabric to filter out dust, bacteria, pollen, and protect against fluids. They come with a moldable nose piece for a secure fit.
Mary Elena, would you send the question with purple hearts around it? Because I can't find it. It may have disappeared at this point.
Wear your glasses fog-free and comfortably. Call or go online to order right now, and we'll send you a set of 10 Clean Zone face filters for just $29.99. They ship from the USA, and your shipping is free. Plus, Clean Zone will donate a percentage of face filters sold to
Stephanie, you told me that he was drunk and that he was sleeping, and that's a lie because when I called from the other number, he was up. Will he reach out to me once he gets home, or what's going to happen? Okay, let's see. He's going to reach out to you at some point. I don't know if it's going to be tonight, maybe tomorrow. I think he's going to try to stick to that story. If you blow him up and tell him that you called and that he answered, you'll knock him over. He's not going to, yeah. I think he's going to try to stick to that story. And did you tell him that you knew that he blocked you? Because I would, at this point, I would confront him with exactly what went on last night, because he's going to continue to try to lie his way out of this if he can, which I don't understand. Why are you lying? Why are you blocking? What the fuck is going on? He's feeling very weak. He's going to continue to lie. He's feeling weak. He's not man enough to tell you the truth or why he's acting like this. The odd thing is that it really doesn't look like he was doing anything crazy last night. So I can't understand why he blocked you in the first place. And all along, he's been looking like he's been trying to stay away from drama, not cause drama. So I don't think that he's doing it because he wants to drive you crazy. I don't know why he's doing it. It's showing here that he's got a wish around him, spontaneity, and feeling balanced. But that's coming up. Right now, he's feeling very weak. I mean, he's got the devil here. I mean, it could be that he does drink too much, but you spoke to him last night. You know that he answered the phone. The devil, this could be an issue for him at some point because it's showing up here. He could have an issue with drinking too much or just being an asshole when he drinks. But he's going to reach out to you. Maybe not tonight, but maybe tomorrow, or you have another conversation. And I'm going to be curious to see what he comes up with. He's going to lie again. He's not going to tell you the truth. Thing is that the cards are not showing like there was any reason for him to block you. It's not showing that he has anything to lie about. So what the hell is going on here with him? I don't think he's playing games either. I'm not getting that from him either. He's going to try to stick to his story, or he's going to lie his way out. That's what he thinks he's going to do. I think he knows he's in trouble. Stephanie, does he regret it? And is he thinking that I'm done at the moment? Let's see. I'm going to switch. All right. No. Don't. I got more. Don't worry. Don't worry. See, he's coming up a little pompous here tonight because it looks like he feels bad for what he did, but he thinks that he can get himself out of it. He feels like he can, he's going to fix everything. I got it under control. He doesn't think that this is the end. No. He thinks that he's going to be able to manage to finagle himself out. All right, baby, stop that. Who was it that I skipped? Mary Elena. All right, Mary Elena, Googie, Goonie, and Mel. If you can send your questions with purple hearts. Oh, this Goonie one I already did, the J one. If there's another one. If I skip you, send it with purple hearts. Stephanie, does he regret it? Oh yeah, I did that one. Anna, what is blocking my love life? A tower moment you had in the past. Hey. Holding on to something, some kind of disaster or hurt that happened in the past is putting up resistance around you right now. So whatever it is. Say, for example, your high school boyfriend left you for your best friend, and it's something that you think about, and it could be something subconscious, but that goes out into the universe and it puts up a block. Feeling not good enough puts up a block. Feeling like, oh, good things only happen to other people, or I'm not that lucky, that kind of stuff puts up a block. So my suggestion is, especially because what's going on in the subconscious, we don't always know. Using affirmations can be really helpful. It sounds really corny and it sounds really tedious and boring, but it helps. Writing out things like, I am worthy, I am deserving, I am loved, I always get what I want, that kind of stuff can really help program the subconscious mind. There's a difference between being confident and then there's a difference between being cocky, or coming off like conceited or full of yourself. Like there's a difference. You don't want to come off like you're overcompensating, but convincing your subconscious that you are worthy of love and putting out that confidence draws love in. And it doesn't take a lot of time. It can happen pretty fast if you start to work on it. So I think it's an old tower moment that's being held in your subconscious. DJ, what are some of my gifts, spiritual and regular? Hey, what is happening? Why are we cranky? We need more food? All right, let me see if I can get a burp out of you, and I'll let you finish that bottle.
if you could take us back to the beginning.
No, you don't need to burp. No? You making funny faces? All right, finish up this bottle. Shh, 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 stop.
What the FBI and the Obama administration wanted to do here was
Spiritual gifts come up as intuition.
the idea of continue
Intuition seems to be very strong. You may have prophetic dreams. You may want to keep a dream diary. Other gifts, you may have a strong connection as a caretaker, or you may be that may be something that feeds your soul. There's a lot of cups here, which is emotional things that caretaking, anything that involves helping people, maybe a gift. Your intuition is definitely strong. I would continue to cultivate that. Caretaking, taking care of animals, children, elderly could be something that could be a gift of yours. You may just have a knack for it. You also may be naturally funny. What's the matter, little nugget? What's the matter?
investigation of the president during the president's administration, that they could have pulled that off with a sophisticated intelligence actor being
Queen.
the national security advisor and being loyal.
Queen. If I move forward, what will be the outcome of our work together? Will I be happy with the outcome? Will disciple be instrumental in helping me achieve my overall dream goals? Okay, let's see. Will I be happy?
And he was able to figure out pretty easily that President Trump was the ultimate quality that they had in connection with the investigation. So I think in terms of him and looking specifically at Flynn's case, it's better to look at him as kind of something that was obstructing the Bureau rather than their objective in the investigation. Needed to remove
I think that you'll be happy, and I think that this person can help you, but I think that they're limited in what they can do for you. I don't know what it is that you guys are working on,
that's the case. The aim was just to stop Flynn from stopping their real
but I think that they only have so much power to help you. I think that a lot of it has to be done on your own. I don't know. Maybe they can only take you so far, and you got to take yourself the rest of the way. They come up with like being held back or holding back. I think that you'll be happy with whatever you do now, but I don't know that they can help you with your dreams and your goals. I think you have to do that separate from them. Susie, if I ring him Monday in the UK, will he answer?
At that point in time, they know that there's no collusion case. And I think at that moment, it actually became an obstruction case against President Trump. In fact, we know after Comey was fired that his successor, the deputy FBI director, McCabe, actually opened a criminal obstruction investigation.
I think he will answer, yeah.
On the absurd theory that firing the FBI director was somehow obstruction. I think this became principally an obstruction investigation from the
Pablo, how's love life looking for 2020?
was in place, getting Flynn to plead out to misleading the FBI agents, while that would ordinarily make him a bad witness in most cases. In an obstruction case, when the objective is to subvert the judicial process, it's probably not so
How's 2020 love life?
squeeze the witness for
Perseverance. That's what comes up around your love life in 2020. Walking away from things that no longer serve you, and slow and steady wins the race. You have a Cancer coming in around you. If you're not with anyone right now, you have a Cancer who may come in and turn your life upside down. Feeling happiness in all 10 cups by the end of the year. And feeling success around love and money and work. Feeling very much appreciated and stable. You got good stuff coming in. We have here Susie. What will he think once he sees the pics I sent him?
just take us through that part of it, going back to before the election and what happened with the main Russia investigation, the news on that this week.
You might hear from him out of the blue. But I don't know. He's got heartbreak and betrayal around him. He feels heartbroken and betrayed. But then happiness comes in. He's a little bit all over the place this week. Goonie, is he curious about the report? He never answered me back regarding me having it. Okay, let's see. Is he curious about the report?
He wasn't afraid to approach Obama and tell President Obama exactly how he felt. In fact, one time he told me during an interview, he said, my job was not basically to make the president feel good. It was to tell the president the truth. And President Obama didn't want to know the truth.
He is curious. I'm surprised he hasn't reached out to you. He may soon, like within the next couple of days.
And these were people that were directly targeted.
Stephanie, yes, I confronted him with everything, screenshots. He even called me back and everything. How did you feel about the screenshots?
To protect the policy, to protect Obama's policy. Why? Because what they did was, it wasn't just saying shit.
He feels like he's caught and he's busted, but he still feels like he can get out of it. Eight of Cups. He feels like he can get out of it. That's how he's feeling. Now, the only thing here is that you got the Fool in reverse. So he may say something. Something may come out of his mouth that he can't take back. He may, you may find out something that he can't talk himself out of. And that could be, you know, this whole blocking bullshit or whatever it was that went on last night. He may try to get himself out of it, but I don't think he does. Not with the Fool in reverse. It's like the cat's out of the bag. He can't get himself out of it. He's gonna try. Right now he thinks he can fix this. That's how his attitude is. He's gonna fix it. He doesn't think it's a big deal. And he's gonna do what he can to stand his ground and dig his heels in. Like, I'm not lying, I'm telling the truth kind of bullshit. But the Fool is in reverse, which means that he ain't winning here. Susie, love reading for the week.
To do that, and ultimately, the only way to do it, you leak all this information throughout the spring after Comey gets fired, you specifically engineer.
You may be laying down the law this week with the Ace of Swords. It looks like you're very prepared to move forward and you're putting in some hard work. Be careful though, there's another Tower moment coming up. Might not be this week, but it's coming up soon.
He was appointed in order to justify and legitimize what the FBI had done before. Because you just looked at it as on its face, it was indefensible, and that was all about to come out. But if you get a special counsel appointed.
But Cole, how was Jay's day today?
And then you fast forward August, and Rob Rosenstein puts out his scoping memo, and you realize how hard they were straining to come up with anything from all this action.
It was average at best. Nothing exciting. Chariot in reverse. Nothing's moving forward. If he has been recently working on some kind of a project, it's like that kind of got stuck in the mud. Not feeling very perseverant. Feeling like he's got no choices. Today doesn't look like it was the best day. A little bit of anxiety around him. Maybe it was just kind of boring. It was nothing special. Miss Ronnie, why is my niece being a disrespectful brat? All right, she's got a couple of things here. I don't know how old she is. For some reason, I want to say that she's young. Maybe because you said brat. Maybe that makes me think young. But she's undecided about something. She may have to make a decision about something, and she's acting out because of that. It also looks like she may have had her heart set on something that it didn't pan out the way she wanted it, and she feels let down for that reason. She's got some stability around her. She should be getting over this soon, or seeing the light of the day. You know, like it may be like it was a big deal for 5 minutes, but it blows over and she stops acting like this. She's got strength around her. So she's going to come through this and she won't be acting like this for much longer. She's got some choices. It looks like there was a decision and she was let down, and that's why she's acting out. But she gets past it pretty quickly. She's got a wish around her too. and her life is going to start to move forward quickly. She uses her intuition and things move forward nicely. She may even be with the Hierophant picking up a spiritual practice or something that helps. She also has, which may be another reason, maybe feels like she put in a lot of hard work for something and it wound up to be a disaster. I don't know what that's about, but the Eight of Pentacles usually has to do with work or school. She put in a lot of hard work, or she thought she was putting in hard work and it didn't happen. She didn't get out of it what she thought she would get out of it. That could be another reason. Mel, yeah, you could close the super chats. Thank you. And I think Mel has 2 questions. If Brandy's here, Brandy has 2 questions. Did I get to everybody else that I skipped over? AJ, current energy of Marcus and Nicole. Okay. Comes up around Marcus and Nicole is regret. Regret or crying over spilt milk and backing up, distancing themselves from one another. I'm feeling a little bit unstable right now. Elizabeth, is there pregnancy in my future? Does Ben want a kid? If there is pregnancy, if you want it, you can definitely have another kid. And yes, I do think that Ben wants a kid. Andrea, love reading for me in the Capricorn. There may be some burden around the situation, and maybe like you may be feeling like they're not putting in enough effort, but that's short term. Moving forward, like right now, they may be feeling a little stuck in the mud, but you got the Empress here. You know what that means: love, money, abundance, fertility. Feeling like you made it to the top of the mountain, and the sun comes out around this situation. So give it a little time. If you feel a little stuck, just give it a little bit more time, and things can fall into place. All right, I think I made it through all the super chats. Let me know if I skipped anyone. And then I got 2 questions for Mel, right? 2 for Brandy if she's here. I don't think Brandy's here. Mel, updated energy reading on the Cancer. Okay, what's happening here with the Cancer? Six of Cups. You might be hearing from this guy soon. He may be feeling like he put in a whole lot of effort and he got nothing out of it, and he may be feeling a little bit regretful. Oh boy. Oh, Zara, hi. Mel, will Jerome get deported back home? Okay, let's see. Will Jerome get deported? I don't think so. It's not coming up strong he's getting deported. I don't think so. Not now, anyway. Who knows, maybe in the future, but I don't think so. Not right now. All right, Brandy's not here.
Meat packing plant in Sioux Falls, South Dakota.
South Dakota. South Dakota Governor Kristi Noem still refuses to issue stay-at-home orders.
South Dakota gives us a good window into what could happen.
Yeah, all right, I'll get Brandy tomorrow. Okay, so tomorrow I have to take her to the doctor in the afternoon, and then I'm going for a walk after that. So I won't be on at 5. I think I'm going to come on in the morning sometime, and then again at 9:30 tomorrow. So maybe like 10 o'clock tomorrow morning. Our appointment is at 1:30. And then we're going to find out if she can have cereal tomorrow. So then I'm going to have to figure out a way to get to the grocery store. I'll have to drop her off at my brother's house so I can run to the grocery store to get the cereal if she's ready for it. I think she's going to be ready for it. She's a chunker. All right, guys. Thank you all. And I will see you tomorrow morning. Have a good night, guys. Bye-bye.